Hello everybody, hope you're doing very well, having a lovely weekend, and welcome back to another cryptocurrency technical analysis, where in today's video I'm going to be covering Bitcoin, Litecoin, EOS and the gem of the week, Litecoin, ICX, which has been just profits after profits on that coin and continuing again today with another 15% actually overall. So yeah, let's start with Bitcoin. Yeah, congratulations to the winners yesterday of the giveaway, which I done on that live stream. So well done to those, and thanks for watching, everybody, on that live stream. It was enjoyable. Well, obviously, I've done a quick talk about Bitcoin, saying how we were holding the exponential moving average supports of the 12, 8, and 26 on the 1 hour, but mainly the 8 and 12 on the 4 hour chart. We were holding those exponential moving averages very nicely, but on big bearish divergences. So we were forming bearish divergences across that volume, okay, moving up on declining. We were on bearish divergences on the RSI, stochastics, MACD, and the histogram. So there were definitely the red signs there for this move down, with the bulls really trying hard to close above 3,900 for the first time, getting very close to the close, but obviously getting smacked down by those market shorts. Lovely to see team bears coming in with those market shorts to push that price back down. Okay, now let's say firstly, the parallel channel that I've had highlighted here and trading from has just been literally the best. Again, we actually found temporary support on the middle of this parallel channel, okay, before breaking down to the 200 EMA here on the 4 hour. But you can just see how we had resistance, support, resistance. Again, we found temporary support before breaking down to the 200. Let's add this on. Here we go. So here we go on the 200 EMA, and this was obviously us grinding up along the 8 and 12 here. And so yeah, really finding big support on the 200 EMA here, but also if we look at the daily, okay, on the daily we had even more support. Okay, so on the daily we also had in this region the 55 and 26 EMA. So EMA supports, and then when you combine it with this and you see this whole region of wicks, support, again support, and there is definitely support in this region where it's definitely favorable to be a scalper. Okay, this is definitely favorable for scalpers in this range, where swing traders, I guarantee a lot of swing traders would have got stopped out of their positions yesterday. I would be very surprised if they didn't. Okay, so this is definitely for a scalper's range. As you all know, I was short from 3,900 anyway, so this for me was a nice opportunity to take some profits just in this range. But yeah, like if you were trying to long in this range, I'm pretty sure you would have got stopped out yesterday, and that just highlights, as I've been saying many times, this is a scalper's range. We love it, but probably not so much if you're getting stopped out all the time, and that's where you have to like reevaluate and take your positions on longer time frames. Okay, zoom out to the weekly where you can get some clear indication of where this is going. Okay, just for example, the 12 EMA, which we have not been able to close over for a few months now. Okay, the 12 EMA unable to close over. Tomorrow is going to be a telling point for me, because we could finally close above the 12 exponential moving averages, just average on the weekly here. So we are fighting with the 12 EMA here, sat at around 3,900. Okay, so 3,900 is going to be telling for me. But just zooming down into the 4 hour again, I mean, it's just really clear that there's clear resistance here at 3,900. I mean, just wicks above totally. Obviously, yeah, I'm still expecting this to come up to around the 4,000 mark. Well, expecting, you know, just from the technicals, I would want to see this come up and form a higher wave too, maybe just to fill all my shorts, but that's still my primary count that we will be coming up for this wave 2 to come back down. Okay, but if we start to close above 4,000, then yeah, then I will be looking for longs. Okay, if we start to close above 4,000, but if we just get rejected, then I'll just be comfortable holding my short positions. But yeah, 4,000 for me is a telling area. I mean, actually today, getting to that 3,928 in the end. Yeah, 3,928. We have took out another high. So I mean, we are grinding up slowly here. So we are grinding up slowly, just, you know, slowly but surely are going upwards here. So it is nice to see in that respect. But yeah, that you have to be aware of different counts that you have here. So my wave 2 potential coming up to 4,000. Obviously the alternate count, which is a bullish count, would be that this is wave 1, 2, and this is just 1, 2 of the third. Okay, so would be in wave 3 coming up. This for me, I mean, this is okay for the start of a wave 1. Coming down for a 2, but we will want to see some more impulsive action, especially breaking from 4,000, you know, 4,200. We're going to want to see some impulsive action here. and which for me this is not impulsive, and that's why my primary count still favors this as being in wave 2 up to 4,000, top 4,000. I'm still expecting this. We obviously, there's the potential that this 3,928 was the top. Obviously you have to be prepared for all scenarios in trading, and that's why I hold zero bias, hold zero expectations, and just trade the charts, because otherwise you are going to get burnt. And never hold a bias of what you think's really going to happen. You just want to be adaptive and trading to the charts. I'm short, short-term bearish, but if we start closing above 4,000, I'll be quick to take a loss on that short. And just move into a new position. But as you all know, I've been a big advocate of trading altcoins. I couldn't care less what really happens now on Bitcoin because of the altcoin profits that I've had over the last few weeks. They've been absolutely crazy. And if you've missed out on trading these alts, well, there's always more opportunities. I don't want to put a downer, but there's always more opportunities, obviously. But you've missed out on some great opportunities because some of these altcoins have ran. We've seen 100% moves across the board on big altcoins. Okay, big altcoins. I've seen 100% moves recently. So, I mean, you all know I've been highlighting the altcoins that I've been trading, heavily over the last few weeks, just saying that the opportunities are definitely with altcoins, without a doubt. I mean, when Icon obviously broke 750, that was the main resistance that we were looking at, and then it just ran. It's on the BTC chart. I think it reached about 900, and it's on about a 900. Well, when I last checked, it was on about 910. We are now currently sat at, so 911. But again, breaking over resistances. So, yeah, Icon's looking really, really healthy. Let me start with Litecoin, though, which is the first coin that I scalped yesterday. So obviously where Bitcoin found support off of that 200 EMA, I was looking to scalp altcoins, okay, to, basically you play against the trend. So when it's dropping, you go into longs, okay? That's how I trade when I'm scalping. But yeah, so I took a nice long position here on this old resistance that is clearly support. Especially Litecoin as well, because Litecoin is a really bullish coin. Definitely one of the more bullish coins in the whole of the space, along with EOS, which is another one which I just simply buying and scalping from a horizontal level, like really easy, like nothing majorly complicated about it. But you just have to have the experience and confidence in knowing what you're doing, really. It's a big factor. But obviously we're looking here at old resistance flipping into support again. Where did we find resistance? Horizontal of the double top here. So now we're forming a shooting star. Obviously this is a bearish shooting star candle, breaking resistance, coming back down, closing below. But really it's just been having the confidence of entering into longs on these horizontal levels, entering into short on these horizontal levels, scalping the range in between. And then when you get breaks, and if we close above here, then you short here, okay? And if we come above here, you long here, okay? For example, you could be longing here. Just to be aware, none of my videos are financial advice. This is not financial advice. Please consult a financial advisor if you're looking for help in any sort of regards. I am solely a trader, just a professional trader and nothing else, okay? So no financial advice, but that's how I trade these ranges very, very successfully, okay? So let's move on to EOS, which is exactly the same example. What have we got here? Old resistance. What did it do? It come down, found support as well on the 100 exponential moving average in the end, bottoming out at the 100 EMA on the 4 hour. Obviously, I'm trading this on much lower time frames, but I'm just going to stick to the 4 hour here just for ease. I did find support on lower EMAs as well, but mainly this horizontals, closing back above it, entering into positions, trading it up to the horizontal resistance, which we're facing now, the first one. But obviously the top is sat around $3.90 more or less. Okay. So these are just sort of the ranges you're trading, and Icon has just been the biggest joy to trade. I mean, look at this on the daily chart. Let's just hide everything off the chart a second. This is a really nice looking coin, by the way, where, the next target is going to be around 40 cents if we continue to move up nicely. Where the next horizontal region is. But this is just being flip after flip after flip, okay? Double bottom. We come up, move up to the top, obviously come down, flip old resistance into support, move up. We actually flip the resistance into support again. Now we got to move up. Then we flip this resistance into support again and get another move up. It's just being flip after flip after flip. Really easy trading. To be honest, really easy trading. It's not difficult to learn that sort of thing. And it's extremely profitable. Really not. I'll just say it's really profitable just trading like that. These altcoins are obviously, you want to be careful now buying the altcoins when it's at the top of the move. You want to just be onto the support levels looking for buys and on resistances looking for sells. So be careful with what you're doing. If you're an amateur or a newer trader, you can easily get burnt trying to trade some of these breakouts. For sure. So you want to have a bit of care there, and consult maybe a financial advisor if you don't know what you're doing. But yeah, there's so much opportunity here on the altcoins. It's an absolute joy to be trading them. So yeah, looking at Bitcoin again, let's just end with a quick Bitcoin. I actually have a stag do today, so I'm going to be out all the day. I'm going to be unable to reply to any messages. Yeah, I'm literally going to be out all the day. So it'll be a cool one. We got a stag do going on. But yeah, that's going to be me pretty busy. So I'll have no internet or anything. I don't go on social media when I'm out with friends generally. So that will be me out. So just things to keep an eye on. Really, a close above 3,900, and really would want to be seeing 3,928 now as new resistance. But for me, really 3,900 is going to be a telling point if we actually manage to close above that. If not, you're going to still be wanting to look at this resistance. Although 4,000 overall, this is still resistance until we can close above it. It's definitely still resistance that you should be keeping your eye on. Obviously, the middle of this parallel channel sat at, let's just say 3,800 middle support for the middle parallel. Bottom support we're looking at around basically 3,700. So very clear ranges to be looking at. 4,000 overall resistance. We have 3,900. Then we have support at 3,800 and 3,700. So the levels are really clearly defined. Yeah, it doesn't have to be difficult, and I will give you all an update as well when probably not today if I'm honest with you, but tomorrow. I'll give an update on how I'm actually trading this in more detail, because I'm not going to be trading it at all today. I'm not going to be trading at all because I'm not around. Otherwise, I would be trading all of this if I was around today. But yeah, I'm not going to be, so no worries there. But yeah, I really enjoy these ranges, especially when Bitcoin ranges and the altcoins are popping like they are. It's just an absolute joy to be trading. Absolute joy. This is makes me happy. This is my smile face. But yeah, you just be aware of the alternate counts that this could be the wave 2 upwards, but we also could be in an overall 1-2 coming up for a 3. So you want to be aware of all counts. But I do hope that you've enjoyed this. Yeah. Oh, this was a funny little meme. Sell. Goodbye. Buy. Everybody's buying. This was a funny meme that I put on. Oh god, yeah. This I want to highlight this. So you all know that I all love you, and I'm so grateful for the support. But this sort of thing is like, this is a DM that I received. So if you see lots of dislikes on my videos, suddenly I have, for some reason, some strange person in the world that has decided to get a group together. I don't know. I don't even know. Like I was totally speechless. But apparently this guy has been paid by a group leader to dislike every video that I make, and he has continue. This is like, he has been, suddenly my videos went from getting like 0 to 1 dislikes to like 18 dislikes. So for some reason this person has started disliking every video on multiple accounts with his friends. I have no idea, but is disliking every video. He's trying to DDoS, so like basically trying to take down the website. Hate comments on videos, which I've been noticing an increase in trolling, so trolling across the board. And apparently is not going to stop until I pay 3 Bitcoin, which I'm not going to be doing. I would not ever give in to trolls and pay. Just barbaric to even think that I would be so silly to pay. But yeah, just be aware that there's probably likely going to be some trolls on my comments and things like this, or lots of dislikes. Yeah, I mean, absolutely crazy. All I do is help people, give educational content, try and give back to the community via helping you out with technical analysis, giving my opinions on the markets. I'm a good, successful trader. If you can take from my opinions, then although they're not financial advice, I'm sure it can be beneficial. All I try and do is use my time in a helpful manner, and then I suddenly get people hating on it. And apparently, I don't even know what this was, but apparently it was because I hated on someone's paid group. I have no recollection on hating on other paid groups, to be honest, but apparently that's what it was, which I do find quite weird, because I don't really hate on people, but so apparently that's what it was for. And then stop your content or pay up, just absolutely crazy. So just be aware, and I would appreciate, give me a like. Let's beat the dislikes by having more likes at the very least. So if you have enjoyed my content, please give me a like to know that you're enjoying it. Very much appreciated. Just a like or a comment of support. I read every single comment. You all know that. Although I might not reply to every comment, everyone is read. So yeah, they put smiles on my faces. So yeah, these sort of comments I'm just going to just block out all trolls. Every troll is just going to be blocked and ignored. I literally do not have the time to even give a second thought to this anymore. Too busy, if I'm honest. So busy. So all trolls are just going to be blocked and ignored straight away. Not a second thought is going to be given to them. And that's the last time I'm going to ever comment on the troll. So just be aware that in future videos, this guy is probably not going to stop because I'm never going to pay him. That's not how you run a business, by paying somebody off. That's absolutely barbaric. Anyway, I want to end by just saying, moving on from that, that's the end of that chapter. Onto the chapter of positivity. I hope that you all have an amazing weekend. You do not need to be staring at your charts, to be honest, of what's going on here on Bitcoin, unless you're scalping. Don't bother, scalping. You don't bother staring at your charts. Add an alert of the crossing. You can come back to your screen when it crosses over 3,928, for example, and just be alerted on that. You don't have to waste your well, obviously, I don't want to tell you what to do, but you don't need to be, if you're trying to look for swing trades, looking at the computer the whole day. Okay, set an alert, go and enjoy your weekend. Okay. Likewise, if you are wanting to spend the weekend practicing, respect to you. If you want to, spend this weekend practicing, that's totally commendable, and that's a different story where you can be going over your charts, looking at them, going through in detail, trying to work out Elliott wave counts, trying to work out these support and resistances, the patterns that we've got going on. There's a lot of work that you can be doing. I've recently been trying more and more Gann charts. I used to trade with Gann charts maybe like 3 years ago. And then I stopped because on cryptocurrency, for me, Gann charts didn't work. But I have been using Gann charts more and more. And I've been finding that they are actually for me, they're actually getting a bit more use. So, there's definitely tools that you can be brushing up on. That's something that I haven't used in about 3 years. Literally, I stopped using them totally because I found them totally useless in the end on cryptocurrency. But yeah, that's something that I've been going over lately, just brushing up my skills. There's always ways to improve. I've been trading 8 years and I can still brush up on skills. So as a newer trader, there's so many skills that you can be practicing, on times like this. So yeah, without a doubt, use this time to practice and try not to be over trading. Over trading is probably going to get you a bit losing money. But yeah, just keep an eye on Litecoin here, obviously forming another shooting star. But there's dips to be bought. Binance Coin as well, just across the board, like lovely alts. And that's all I'm going to say on that. So yeah, just another really big thank you to you all. Honestly, I do appreciate your support. I do appreciate the love and comments and the whole community that we have on Discord and throughout social media. So thank you, everybody. And have a really good weekend. I just want to, hopefully you can see my smile, and I hope that you're smiling too. I love you all. Thank you so much, and have a really, really good one. Okay, thank you, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers.